What's up, Reno Bros? Welcome to your week 3 video. I am joined by fellow Niner fan, fellow champion, Mr. Junior Garcia. You're still going by Junior, right?
Yeah.
Right on. What's up, dude?
So-
Bang, bust, boom, ow, Niner gang.
Yes, sir. All day, fucking like a roller coaster. Fucking, I don't want to talk about it right now, but next week, hopefully, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I don't think
See how
Rams
it goes.
fans want to hear it either.
Yeah, it's been this past week was weird, man. Like it was kind of cool because like we got our ass kicked, and usually when we get our ass kicked, we'll hear it from everyone, but everyone got their ass kicked this week, so no one was talking shit. So
Yep, yep,
it was a
agreed.
weird week, except for Raiders fans. Actually, they won.
Yeah, dude, Raider fans are
Welcome though.
stoked. Do we have? I don't think we have any Raider fans in the league right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We used
Uh,
to, we used to with Dave, but
Ah,
we don't anymore. All
Yep,
right.
yep.
Quick week 2 recap. So I'm gonna go. Ooh, I should be sharing my screen. So I'm gonna check in with a pick'em. Spoiler alert, it did not go well for Ari. Um, so let's see here. Going back to week 2. So I took Jesse for my lock, which hit, gives me a point. Uh, Ari took Joe for his lock, which would be -1 point for missing that. I took Connor with my upset, that hit for 2 points. Vote or Ari took vote for zero, and then I took myself for one. Ari took Tanner for zero. So I did as good as you could do. Ari did pretty much as bad as you can do. So. Kind of a rough start for the guest, starting off with a 5 point hole. But hey, anything can happen. So
Yeah.
we'll see if they can come back. But other than that, any other takeaways you got from week 2, Junior?
Oh man, terrible week. Bunch of upsets, but a lot of injuries, man. So it was
Yeah, it was an
a rough
exciting
one.
week, like for the games, I guess. I had a
Yeah.
pick 'em that fucking got worked.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, it was another typical week, but a lot of injuries, man. Too many injuries. It's gonna. I can't wait for tomorrow that waiver wire. See how that goes.
Yeah, definitely going to be a spicy waiver wire.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
no, lots of injuries. I mean, yeah, especially too, there were some injuries that we knew about, but then you got bad news like McCaffrey goes on IR, Cup down, AJ Brown out. He's going to miss a couple weeks. Um, fuck, I mean, who else? Pacheco goes down, Debo goes down.
Echo.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it is rough out there. So everybody's feeling it, but hey, this is the game we play. Apparently, this is fun, but who knows?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
well, let's do the main thing for the show. Let's get the Chubb rankings out. We've got our finally our first, like, we got 2 weeks behind us now, so we can hopefully get these Chubb rankings a little better, right? Here's a quick reminder of what we had for our Chubb rankings from week 1. I think we can improve upon this. There's definitely going to be some changes here that I'm seeing. But at any rate, I'm going to keep going with letting the guests go first. So, Junior, why don't you give me your first full Chubb team if you're ready?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with the commish.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I actually had myself there as well. Um,
I know you probably did, but I mean, hey, deservingly so, dude. Man, you've
yeah,
been,
just blessed, man, without injuries. I mean,
yeah, yeah, right.
it's lucky.
A few surprises. I thought maybe your receiving core would be a little weak, but they've been performing.
Yeah,
Brian
Nico
Thomas.
Collins, I think, is the number 2 wide receiver in the
Oh
league.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Devontae Smith, especially with that AJ Brown injury going down. Who knows? Who knows
yeah.
what happens there? Yep. And I mean, you have Rashida on your bench, dude. Dude's a,
I know. I'm not letting that happen for a third week in a row.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
he's gonna go like 1 for 15 this week, but
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, but overall, solid team, man. From top to bottom. I mean, probably Matthew Stafford, and obviously, I think you found your tight end, dude. So congrats.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
still
see. I
still
mean,
searching.
we'll see. I mean, yeah, Seattle could just. Seattle doesn't really have great linebackers, so maybe that's just maybe Seattle's just a tight end funnel team, but we will see. Yeah, Matthew Stafford, a little worried about him with all his weapons gone and the offensive line is a wet paper bag. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do agree. I'm pretty balanced. I've been lucky with injuries, so and I've got kind of solid startable players throughout the lineup. So I'll move on to the next team that I want to put up at full chub. It's going to be Votsky. Now, obviously, he had a rough week against you, but I'm kind of attributing a lot of that to injury. But I still really like his team. I think Tyreek Hill is going to be fine even without Tua. I mean, just get somebody that can throw the ball 50 yards. That's all that Tyreek Hill needs.
Yeah, seriously.
And I think Zay Flowers is looking like kind of the wide receiver leader for the Ravens. So I like that. I like Jaden Daniels. I think A-Rich, you're just going to ride the highs and the lows, and he could pop off. So I like Votsky's team. I've got him up at a full chub team. And so even despite his down week, I think he bounces back.
Wow. I actually had him at a no chub, reverse chub.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's to me it's a very typical Volsky team, man. He's terrible at drafting, dude. Year in, year out, his team is just garbage, man. And somehow, some way, he makes some trades, rips some people off here and there, and then by the end of the season, he has one of the strongest teams. That's just a typical Volsky season. But yeah, I'm not really liking his team this year. Um, his weakness at running back and all that. I do like Tyreek. He has that three-headed monster at tight end, but you know, I mean, what is he gonna do? Play three tight ends? I guess he could, but
Technically could. Yeah. Brock
yeah,
Bowers, man, what a beast.
yeah, yeah, man, yeah, but yeah, no, kind of surprising to me, but I mean,
Fair
I don't know.
enough. Fair enough. All right. Give me let's fill out the last stuff of the full chubs. Give me your next team.
Oh shoot, man, I'm gonna have to. I wanted to put myself up there, but after these injuries, I don't know why I have Jesse up here.
I've got Jesse pretty high too.
Yep, I got him just and I'm gonna pick him just because like I don't want to jinx myself and like I said those injuries, but no, I really like Jesse's team with obviously Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert.
Oh, you're
He's
looking at Joe. You're looking at Joe.
oh am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I got Jesse written down here. My bad. Oh yeah, that is Joe.
Who do you want here? You want
Holy
Jesse or
shit.
Joe?
Yeah, no, 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 no. Hold on. Where am I? Yeah, here we go. No, yeah, yeah. His team is super solid. Yeah. No, let's keep Jesse.
All
Let's keep
right.
Jesse up there. Alvin Kamara. My bad. Sorry about that, bros. Alvin
Yeah,
Kamara
Alvin
though.
Kamara going nuts.
Holy shit. And then Josh Allen down down game, but Josh Allen is Josh Allen.
Yep.
Stevenson coming up. Yeah, no. Solid team. That's definitely my full chub.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I had him at a half chub, but he was my first team for half chub, so right there on the line. Definitely agree there. The next team that I want to talk about is actually going to be Ari. So Ari got a win this week. I think Ari's got a solid team. Now, obviously, he's missing a second quarterback, but doesn't really seem to matter considering Jordan Mason's getting 25 spot for him. Like that ain't bad. Obviously, Lamar Jackson, I think, honestly, 20 is mediocre for Lamar Jackson. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to be
Yes.
fine. Jonathan Taylor's a beast. DK Metcalf hitting his stride. Chris Godwin and whatever this offense the Bucks are running is a machine. So
Yeah, yeah, man. That's a surprise this year, dude. Yeah, no, I actually had him at that half chub, borderline full chub, man. I
yep,
I, I really I really like his team too. Jordan Mason, he should be doing really well for the next few weeks.
could be 4 or 5
So
weeks. Yeah. And I
yeah,
mean, Evan
yeah.
Ingram is surprising active, but when he plays, I think he's going to get those receptions. That's going to be huge in this
I think
tournament.
I think
So,
so too. I don't really know what's going on over there in Jacksonville. But once they figure that out, I mean, Evan Ingram, yeah, yeah, I still think he's definitely has value there. So,
yep, for sure.
so yeah, yeah, I
Cool.
like that.
All right, that's our first half chub team. Let's give me another one.
Okay, now we go, Joe.
Now we go, Joe.
Yeah, now we go, Joe.
So you like the Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert
Yeah.
stack,
Yep. Yep.
not
I,
stack,
I I
combo.
I like that. It's been a weird. I feel like it's been kind of different year this year. To gauge the quarterbacks and all that with all the new scoring and stuff. I'm not usually never a big fan of like the um the scrambling quarterbacks, but this year it's just been weird. But Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Mixon, surprise. Actually, he's gonna be out for a minute, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, James Conner. I mean, I really like his receivers too with Garrett Wilson and Olave. So he has a decent bench too. But no, I really like this team.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like Mike Williams on the bench. I think he could be a dude for the Jets. We'll see if the Jets hit their stride. Cool.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so Joe's up at half chub. So I have two teams here that I have both at half chub. I'm gonna go with my spicier one. The My less spicy one is Kuzi because I do think Kuzi has a half chub team. I actually think Kuzi has a really good team,
Yeah.
but I think I'm just gonna go spicy just for the sake of entertainment. Say Peter.
Really?
Yeah. So Peters, obviously he's 0-2. He's not exactly popping off, but from an injury standpoint, he's been pretty clean. And I think Kirk Cousins looked like he kind of figured something out in the second half last night. I think
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has better days. Brees Hall's a stud.
Oh yeah.
Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, that's a pretty solid 1-2 punch. Wide receiver three is going to be here and there. If Brandon Ayuk figures it out, I think Peter's team has a ton of upside. And so while I understand he's underperformed these first 2 weeks, and I do technically have Kuzi above him. I'm just I'm going with Peter just because I'm trying to make a statement here. I think Peter's got a pretty good team, and I think he could be making some noise here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that you mentioned that, I definitely see that. I had him at was it no at no Chubb, but no, yeah, you make a great point with Ayuk, especially with
With
Debo
no
being
Debo.
out. Ayuk has to find himself, and like yeah, like even like Jake Ferguson coming back last year, he was solid. He's got Dak Prescott there already. I like that little quarterback tight end stack. So yeah, I definitely see the upside there, and yeah, I like that pick.
Yeah, for sure. All right, give me a no Chubb team.
Yeah, no, that being said, yeah, definitely Kuzi. I would put Kuzi next. I actually had Kuzi at a half
Yep.
chub. So we'll put Kuzi as the first no chub. Just
Yeah, he's just got another balanced team too, right?
yeah, yeah, and it's surprising because Kuzi's teams usually are always garbage. Yeah,
Kuzi's usually really boom bust.
yeah,
He's actually pretty solid, low floor, like not low floor, high floor guys this year. So yeah,
yeah,
definitely a different team for Kuzi.
yeah. Definitely can't be talking as much shit this year to him, but we'll see what happens. AJ, Justin Jefferson, Amon Ra,
Yeah.
Rashad White. Think he got banged up too, right?
He did, but I think he's going to be okay.
Really good. And then
Baker
Baker
Mayfield, the
Mayfield.
number one fantasy quarterback so far through
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Who would have thought? But I mean, Mike Evans, Godwin, solid O line, solid running back. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I
but
like it.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
cool. So the next team then I'm gonna put here is gonna be Tommy. I have to remember why I put Tommy here.
Yeah, there's
Um,
just a bunch of teams. I was having such a hard time ranking everybody. It's like there's two, three really good teams, and there's two, three really bad teams, and then just everyone in the middle.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I feel like I have like five no Chubb teams because I
Yeah.
it just that because with the injuries and all that. And real quick too, Zoom's telling me I've got 10 minutes left. I think it's because we
Oh,
were chatting. We were chatting before we started filming this, so we
oh,
might do a little lightning round here. But yeah,
okay.
I like Tommy's team next. I do think Marvin Harrison obviously is not a bust, despite some of the hot takes from last week. And I think Caleb Williams, he just doesn't have an offensive line, but if they can figure out that O line, then and Caleb Williams balls out, maybe Romo Dunze starts hitting his. So I think Tommy's got some upside, but obviously there's some holes, so that's why he's a no Chubb team.
Sure, sure.
But let's move through this, Junior. Give me another no Chubb.
No Chubb. I have Connor. So I
Yeah.
was stuck between Connor and Steven, but we'll go with Connor. Um, who is it? Stroud boys. Uh, really like CJ Stroud. Kyron Williams, I was kind of scared this year because they're making all this noise about all these other running backs, but he's been doing really good. Devin the Chain, I mean, man, solid, super solid, especially with the injuries going on. I really like his team. He has some guys in the even on his bench that can pop off too right
Yeah.
now. So really
Yeah,
like
and lucky that he's got Trevor Lawrence to sort of help weather that
yeah,
Tua injury. So
yep, yep,
we'll prayers up for Tua. I think Tank
yeah,
Dell's in for better days. I agree. I think Connor's team it's got some question marks, but I think it's got some upside. So I like that.
sure,
All right. Well, the next team I'm going to mention then is yours. I had you at a no Chubb, and it's kind of due to your injuries. Like I think your team is pretty good,
yeah,
honestly. Especially like dude, Saquon, the real deal. James Cook, super solid. Derrick Henry, what a running back core. But Deebo Samuel, Cooper Cup, man, that fucking hurts. Uh, and speaking of Ertz, we got Zach Ertz as your tight end. Don't love that. So yeah,
yeah,
no, there's definitely some holes, but solid quarterbacks. But I think once you heal up, you'll be right back. But could be a rough couple weeks without those guys.
yeah. It's gonna be a rough couple weeks. I'm gonna rely on my running backs heavily here. Probably make some trades here. They're looking to make some trades. Unfortunately, definitely wanted to make some trades when Chubb gets back. See how that goes. I actually really like my team. I completely forgot about myself. I would have thrown myself somewhere in there, but not now. I see where you have me, which that's motivation. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see
let's
how it
go.
goes. So, yeah,
Yeah, there's
thanks
always
for
a reverse shove that pops off. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So who do we have next?
all right,
Left
Tanner or Steven?
Tanner, Tanner, or Steven. Well, I got Tanner at the I'm gonna go with Steven because I got
Ooh.
Tanner.
All right.
They're actually at Steven at no Chubb.
Yeah, Steven, obviously, Steven's
Um,
now weathering injuries to both his two stud running backs, Pacheco and CMC, which I
yeah,
feel for
man,
in my family league. I have that running back duo in it.
really.
Hurts,
Oh
man. It
shoot.
hurts.
Yeah, that's a solid 1-2 punch. When healthy, and you got those guys going down. I mean, he has J.K. Dobbins, who's been
Looks
surprisingly
great.
good.
Yeah.
But
Malik
yeah, I
Neighbors,
mean,
welcome to the league.
yeah, Malik, yeah, a couple good tight ends too.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Not a bad team. All right,
not
let's
too
round this
bad.
out with Tanner's team. Tanner's had kind of a rough go at it. I liked his team off the bat, and there's still like I like Joe Burrow, I like Geno Smith. Unfortunately, wide receivers were a little rough, right? Jamison Williams, DJ Moore, Christian Kirk, not so great. Travis Kelsey, 4 receptions all year.
Yeah,
That really sucks. Yeah, so unfortunately, just the wide receiver core is pretty weak. And then Travis Kelsey's been underperforming. So Tanner's kind
yeah,
of going down with that ship.
yep, yep, yep. Yeah,
All
I
right,
really like
cool.
this
Well,
team.
that is the end of your Chubb rankings. I think let's see here, we've got roughly 5 minutes left before Zoom cuts us off. So that's still plenty of time. Junior, go ahead, address the league. Let us know what you got to say.
Oh man, it feels good to have football back. Being on with the bros, talking a little bit of shit, sending out a bunch of terrible trades.
Just fucking
Working.
spewing garbage, huh?
Oh man, that's like I said earlier. It's my tradition. To start the league with terrible trades, and that's for everyone. So fucking Boski, stop calling me out. Stop sending me your bullshit trades. And I mean, yeah, it's good to be back and let's have some fun. Let's talk some shit. Let's make some trades and yeah, I can't say too much. Usually I like to talk shit. I have the team to back it up. Injuries have not let me, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a fun year. Yeah, wild year with injuries. Everybody's feeling it one way or the other.
Yeah,
Those of us that I haven't been touched yet in this league, it's not skill. I promise you that. It's not skill.
for
It's luck.
sure.
But
For sure.
all right, right on, Junior. Well, thank you for joining me. And of course, thank you, Reno Bros, for watching. And we will end with a peace out, Reno Bros.